Just arrived at Buckler's Hard. I've had to drop him off at the toilets because he nearly wet himself in my car. I've just parked up and we're off to visit somebody. He's down there recording me walking down here.
Here he comes. He'll be making up some cock and bull story as to why I've kept him waiting. He'll be no doubt referring to some negative aspect of my personal habits.
He's recording me. I don't know what he's saying. I've no idea what he's saying, but it will not be. It'll be derogatory.
And he thinks he's so clever. That's what's so funny. It's actually a bit embarrassing, his tender, because he hasn't got a fork.
I always stand like this.
He's got a ropey old fender to replace a thought. He's got a broken paddle, and he has the audacity to mock my tender. And you watch how long it takes him to start this thing. I'm going to put money on it will take 7 or 8 pulls.
Wrong.
To start
10,
this thing.
10 at least.
Here he goes. 1, 2, 3. He has fallen over once, but 4, pulling as hard at this long. 5, 6, 7, I said. Oh, no. 8. I wasn't far wrong, was I? After our little trip up to Bossum, he did ask me to clear some filthy food, festering food out of his fridge, which I did, but he has this strange little arrangement. Let me show you. He's had all kinds of problems getting a key to get into his own boat.
I got it. I had to go down the...
Yeah, but how did you get the key that you keep hidden for your own boat, by the way?
I had to go down the main hatch, the locker. Oh, what do you call that?
The main hatch, which therefore means the
That's
main...
open as well.
The hatch is open as well. A very trusting soul, isn't he?
Fingers clear? Yep. All clear.
Good.
We're keeping to our promise, Steve.
Yeah, the wind backed right in the middle of that manoeuvre, but we still are.
You don't mind if I watch?
Used to it, don't worry. Would be helpful if you didn't have your feet on the lazy sheet, but...
Watch that fella there, eh?
Yeah. I think...
You alright, Skipper?
I'm fine. I don't know if he'll fess up on camera, but we sailed away under Jenny. Oh, he's trying to catch out what I'm saying now. We sailed away under Jenny. He's just turned the engine off now, pretending he's sailing.
I don't know what he's saying down there. I don't know what he's saying down there, but I'm telling you now, it's not going to be helpful. Let's have a look.
And the truth is that I could sense or hear a different sound in his engine. I was about to remark to him, is there something wrong with your exhaust? And as those thoughts are going through my head, he dives down the main companionway, scuttles away into the aft cabin where his engine access is, and he comes back up very sheepish. As he comes back up, I can see a pile of white smoke coming out of the exhaust. So we'll see if he'll fess up to what actually happened. What I'd like to know is, have you got anything you'd like to confess?
No, no.
I'll ask that again. You see, he's got that smug smile. You can't see when he's holding the camera. It's like that, the boy at school that did the naughty things and then got you into trouble for it. But come on, what would you like to share about our departure that could have been very costly, very dangerous, and is basically something no yachtsmaster should ever do?
We got on board, we were away pretty quickly. I reckon it took us 5 minutes, got all the canopies down.
We did.
Kettle was on, We left under sail, keeping our promises. We left no engine, we left under sail. Dave
died.
nearly took us into another boat.
No, wind
Cap,
died.
hang on, there's a skipper near me called Cap. If you're watching this, Cap, I don't know whether you do. I rescued your boat from a collision.
Rubbish, utter rubbish. So the wind died. He insists we leave under sail, which
Quite
is
right.
fair enough, but without engine, which is not fair enough. But then he had to put the engine on. Ask him what actually happened then.
Put the engine on it, fairly smartish to miss Cap's boat,
Yeah.
which we did. And but what are you trying to say?
Well, I heard this sound from your engine. I was about to say the words to you as your exhaust gone when you flew down the companionway hatch, scuttled into the aft cabin where engine access is, and what had you forgotten?
Listen, I recognise bits of that story, but it is not quite.
It is
yeah,
absolutely
all right.
true.
I needed to put the. I opened the main seacock, so the engine was getting no coolant, but
Yeah,
it was sorted.
it was sorted. What was intriguing, I suppose, partly because of cold weather, no hot water alarm, but I suppose we hadn't had it on more than 3 minutes.
It had only
or
been
so.
on for a minute or two. Yeah.
I like your shirt, Dee.
Oh yeah. Right.
Nice
I like-
shirt, that. Do you like my shirt, Dee?
Keep on with zest.
Yeah, what's that actually mean?
Zest is the name of Cass Schmidt's boat.
Ah, hi Kat.
Cass Schmidt,
Thank you.
later this year, in a few months' time, is doing the Oster, the single-handed transatlantic race. So we've come to like old Cass, haven't we? We've got a bit of a sweet spot
Yeah.
for old Cass. She's,
We'll be following her, won't we? We might even do a report on
Yeah.
Lee Shores.
and I don't think this was anything to do with it, but we did ask for gifts, and she sent us this and a cap. I haven't got it on, it's down
Yeah,
there.
but didn't we say that, by the way, you have got your cap on?
Not. I got one. There was 2 T-shirts. I've given you one of them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you deserve it. And there was 1 cap from
Oh,
Cass.
Only
So
one.
I've kept the cap, Cass.
Cass, you
kept
meant
the
that
cap,
for me,
Cass.
didn't you? You definitely meant that for me. And Cass is yet another exemplar of what the good book says, which is it is more blessed to give than it is to receive. So well done, Cass.
Same old message. But to be fair, Dave,
Yeah, fair.
Gary Malm in
Gary?
Japan,
Yeah.
he's probably sent a bottle of sake, but it won't have
Yeah.
time to arrive yet. So give him a chance.
I will give you a chance, Gary. Inside this box is lunch. The reason it's inside the box is because there's 2 packets of Stilton soup, because unbeknown to me until yesterday, Rebecca here has invited one of our viewers to one of my gourmet lunch experiences, and I had to drag out 2 bags of homemade Stilton cream and leek soup with parmesan croutons and some very special little dessert slices.
Jill, we thank you very much, Jill.
No, I made it all other than those slices, which were bought.
And you got some cheese in there, just to sprinkle on top, is
yeah, a
that?
bit of Stilton cheese to grate.
What's those?
That's they're kind of chocolate brownies
Oh.
with very special. If you hadn't had somebody for lunch, we'd have one now, but we've got to save it for
Okay.
friend
I've got some
Hillary.
peanuts.
Oh, you got some peanuts?
Yeah. So that's great. We're having soup, and I've brought some bread to put in the oven. Homemade hummus.
Hummus, yeah. By the way,
Made by my fair hands yesterday. Fresh as you like.
did you know that Usta, which is very close to Osta, is Polish for lips? Usta.
Ah,
There
maybe
we
I've
go.
got it wrong about Cass.
I learned that from an album called Silly Songs with Larry, in which Larry sings silly songs, and one of them is about Usta. Could be a nice little theme tune for you to play on your trip, Cass. I'll try and dig out a link for you.
I won't put the link up, Cass. Well, I could do it for comedy value.
Stop.
I could do it for comedy value.
Stop it!
Yeah, give us that link, Dave. I'll make sure it goes up.
Yeah.
Comedy
Liar.
value. crews run us aground. Got a little bit close. Got a little bit close to the very clear, obvious danger mark. We're not getting off it. Hey Dave,
Yeah.
what you got to say for yourself?
I blame you.
What do you got to say for yourself? What's he got to say for himself?
I have to say, on this occasion, he does get a point. The boat might have just touched the bottom.
It took us 10 minutes to get off.
Yeah, like, just a little bit. Scraped the bottom. I have to say, in his, to his credit.
Ah, really?
Yeah, to his credit, he got the mainsail down very quickly. I was looking back at brown water being churned up and thinking we need to get the sail down, and while I was thinking those very thoughts, the sail was down. So yeah, I did get a little bit close to the isolated danger mark.
Yeah, very good, thanks, very good.
Are you alright to talk for a minute?
Yeah, definitely.
Your dad's just run aground.
No. Let's see.
Oh, well, no, we've managed to get off now.
Oh,
We were, you know, Newtown Creek.
yeah,
You come in and there's that isolated danger.
yes.
We were going to run sort of west of that, swing round into wind and drop the hook on the sail.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the bow. I'm thinking that's getting very close. That isolated danger. But he's got navionics back there. He must know what we're doing. And it's getting closer and closer. Now we're within like 6 or 7 feet of it. And I said we ground at 1.9, and he said, "Oh, we're at 1.7," and it took us 10 minutes to get off the jolly thing, Josh. What do you think of that then?
That is too good, Dave. That is too good. How
Yeah.
many points is it worth?
We haven't discussed that yet. It's a negotiation that will be
Josh,
fairly protracted.
Yeah, you could ask him, Josh,
Yeah.
when he started his boat this morning, what caused him to... No,
Go on, then, go on.
no, don't mock.
No, go on with it.
No, stop it. Look, this is really important. Over to starboard of your cooker. No, could you focus? We have Parmesan croutons. They're about to be crisped up. And in the pan we have 2 lots of Stilton soup, not just one, because you've invited a guest that you never asked me about. One of our viewers. I mean, it's not right. Inviting viewers to eat with us like this is just wrong. No, it's just wrong to invite viewers to eat with us and you don't even ask me. It's wrong. So I had to get another whole thing of Stilton soup out. Got 2 Stilton soups.
Hilary, I want you on board. At least one of us wants you on board. We're waiting for your phone call now. It's about 5 to 1, so I'm going to be heading off in a minute. Pick you up.
Yeah.
So I've photographed your soup. That's what you wanted me to do.
Yeah.
Little bit of a boasty thing, but I've done it. Are you happy now?
Yeah, did you show them how nice the Stilton soup
Keep
was?
steaming up in here.
Before you talk to Hilary, show them your boots. You should be ashamed. Look at it.
That's Hilary's fault as well.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
I had to go and pick him up in my dinghy and...
Have you fallen over in the mud?
no, it's a very filthy little pontoon, isn't it?
It's very muddy. Yeah.
In fact, we should probably give a warning to folks about that pontoon, because that was bad, you said.
It was
Newtown Creek.
it was very dangerous. Yeah, they're going to rebuild it, I think. But
Okay.
anyway, Hilary has got something to show. I don't know what
we're
it
quite
is.
excited, aren't we?
Yeah,
We
well-
have no idea what it is.
I think you know, having watched lots of YouTube videos, I have to say that, you know, first of all, I'm delighted to be here and thank you very, very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. We paid him to say that, by
for
the way.
for the invitation. But I thought
Hilary, Dave makes everything long-winded. This isn't going to be one of those, is it?
I'll try to be quick. But I think one of these.
Oh.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you need really.
That's a nice, sweet little one, isn't it?
It is. It's called a Mini 2.
So, what a lovely gift to bring us. Why don't you leave that and take the cans of soup back? Fair swap. Nice end to the day, Dee.
very nice end to the day. And what's even nicer is not only its natural beauty on either side of our boat, but your visiting cupboard is now beginning to stock up.
So we're waiting here. Dave's car is here.
Just here.
Yeah, we've all been to the loos and he's locked the door of his car. He said, no, the door's open. Go and sort out, put your stuff in.
Feel free to sort yourself out.
So we get here and it's locked, and now he's gone rushing back because he's lost his keys. He thinks he may have locked them in there. He can't find his keys. You can't find them?
No.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Where did you have them last?
Well, I've got out of the car, clearly.
Have you checked your pockets?
Yeah.
Did you put them in a bag?
Must have locked it because the mirrors are on it.
It's much later now. It's quite dark.
Yeah.
Josh, we found his keys, didn't we? This is how dark it is. You can't even see
Can't
it.
even see. Yes, we did find the keys after being promised that he checked his salopette trousers.
They were in his trouser pockets.
They were in his trouser
Yeah.
pockets.
No, they weren't
Yeah.
in his trouser pockets.
3 times he said he checked them.
double checked the salopette?
Unbelievable.
Not me. I found them. Thank you.
Who double checked them? No, don't.
Switching off now.
No.
Switching off.